Are we live?
We might be.
Wait a second.
Hello.
Are we live? We are live.
Thumbs up if you are here with us. How's everyone doing? It is a really rainy day today. Luckily, it just stopped, so we have internet. So welcome everyone. If you're joining us, please help us out here by liking this video, commenting away, chatting away with your fellow nerds and geeks and anime fans out there. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Anime Matsuri's channel. If you haven't done so, also please subscribe to our channel. This way you can get updates on when the videos come up, new things that were happening on our YouTube channel. So welcome. Thumbs up, everyone. It is a wonderful Sunday, August 15th already. It's been about over a month since Anime Matsuri happened. Can you believe it? And I know some of you have been messaging us saying, OMG, I can't wait for next year. It's a year away. I know. It seems that way, really far away, but hang on to your seats. There's more coming along the way. We have a lot of exciting news for you to tell in this journey of live stream chat. So welcome everyone. I'm Denise Lee, founder and chairman of Anime Matsuri, and I'd love for you to join us tonight. And you are, sir?
I am John Lee. Sorry, I was just sharing this in the Facebook group.
Okay. Well, John is typing away. He is the director of the convention, and we'd love for you to join us next year. Yes, July 28th to the 31st, 2022. 2022. And I know it's kind of a long ways away, but it's okay. It's going to come pretty fast for us organizers of the convention. And I hope that you guys are excited for, things to come, but actually are also grateful. We are so grateful for what happened in the past month or so at the closing of the convention. And absolutely, it was a huge blessing in disguise for us to have the convention right when we could. I know things are kind of looking kind of gray and spiking things up around here, spicing it up with the different spikes around the country of the variant. But at the same time, we are still working away and trying our very best to bring you a very amazing convention next year. So it is, we have a few things that we're going to talk about tonight, but I hope you guys are excited.
We do. So let's jump right into it. I think I just shared this in the Facebook group. Yep. All right.
If you have, someone just wrote here that they really want to go to AM 2021. AM 2021 happened already, but we're moving forward with 2022. So
right.
Look out for next year.
And what's up, everyone? Hey, it's a lot of familiar faces in here.
Kitsune Mike is here. Reagan, David, Brandon, Job. Thank you so much. You guys have been such a. Orihime-chan, Nick Zilla's here. Some of you are veterans here on our live stream, so we really appreciate it. Very hardcore supporters of Anime Matsuri, and we really appreciate that. Our staff sees you guys too, so they're familiar with the handle names and whatnot. So it's a cool thing to see that there's regulars on here. Yes,
there is, and we're doing something really awesome tonight. I know lots of people here are like, yes. I can't wait for AM 2022. We can't wait for AM 2022 either. You know what's funny? It's like less than a year until AM 2022. It's like T-minus 11 months.
Yep, it really is. It's about a month and 11 months and 1 week until next year's event.
It really is. See how time flies. Before you know it, we'll be here saying, well, it's 1 month to the convention, and I hope you have your cosplays ready.
I know. It really, last year, when we didn't have the convention in 2020, I mean, that's why it took so long. It felt so long, but now that we finished the convention and we're moving forward with the next year, it's like absolutely less time already. For us, I feel like it's already crunch time. The things that we have in store for next year.
Yeah.
So it's kind of exciting. I want to address someone here. Tekadan, can you address the issues that happened this year and why they happened? If you missed it, you probably did. Our last video about 2 weeks ago, our last live stream, our last live chat, addressed that. So please go ahead and check that video out, and it addresses some of the issues that happened this year. Yep.
Absolutely. So there's very many exciting things to look forward to. AM 2022. We're going to make it very, very exciting. And besides that, there's many of the issues that happened this year are not going to be present next year because of many reasons. And like Denise said, if you want to get more in depth in that, you can check out the last video where we explained a lot of stuff and how, just generally speaking, 2022 is going to be very, very different from 2021. And most importantly, we're going to go back to having at least our normal amount of staff and volunteers, right? So we'll be back in the 600-700s as opposed to this year that we were just at 200.
Over 200, yeah.
Yes.
Less than 200.
So some important things happening this week. Tomorrow, SuperPass holders, you will receive your rollovers.
Yes.
The rollovers from 2020. Right.
Now, if you're missing out, we didn't have the event in 2020, so we've not only rolled over for you for 2021, but anyone that stayed with us, supported the convention without refunding your badge, it rolls over for 2 years. So that includes regular general attendee badges and super pass holders for 2 years. So it is also added bonus for you to have that. So it is going to be rolling over for 2022 next year as well.
Yes, correct. So tomorrow you will receive your new confirmation emails. If you are a SuperPass holder from 2020, you will receive the new confirmation emails tomorrow. That is going out tomorrow. And I think everyone else would be either Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yay. So but rollovers are much earlier this time around.
Yeah, it's all happening this week. We're getting ahead of the game. So by Wednesday, all the rollovers should be done, or sooner.
Excellent.
Yes, or sooner.
We're talking about this coming week, guys. So.
Correct. And also something else that is happening tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday. Tomorrow morning. I mean, besides school starting for a lot of kids, including our kids.
Yes.
But besides that, the new 2022 website will launch tomorrow.
It's an exciting school year, but an exciting Anime Matsuri 2022 with the launch of the new website tomorrow as well. So can they see a little bit of it?
Yeah, so the website will launch tomorrow. We decided we're going to launch it on Monday morning, which is tomorrow morning. And the website and the SuperPass rollovers should all be happening at the same time, which is tomorrow morning, which is pretty exciting. As a matter of fact, in the email, I guess the confirmation email that you probably will get from Eventbrite for your SuperPass rollover, it should tell you that the new website is now live. Yes. But we figured we'll take the opportunity for this live stream and for you guys on here to join us and check out the new website before it launches.
Yay!
Right. So if you guys go to animematsuri.com, and you can right now, so I'll show you.
Nice. Do you remember this picture, people? For those who attended the Sumo Slam at AM 2021. Wow, look at this site. I hope you guys are enjoying this. It is a brand new site. We've updated every part of it, pretty much.
Yeah. So if you go on animematsuri.com, the new website is now live.
Yay.
I mean, we're not going to announce this until tomorrow morning, but you can join us and you can check it out and you can see what we have here so far. So currently, the website has 5 guests, and as you can see,
You can scroll over it.
yeah, correct. So there's Hannah Bunny, Pugovka, Hane Ame, D-Man,
Yes.
1954, and Tiffany Gordon Cosplay.
Beautiful.
From these 5 guests, D-Man, 1959,
1954.
1954, and Tiffany Gordon Cosplay are returning
Returning guests
from this year.
Yay.
And then Hannah Bunny, Pugovka, and Hane Ame were originally set for 2020, but they couldn't make it in 2021 because of many issues, including travel restrictions. So they will be now.
Volka coming from Russia.
Correct. They're coming in 2022. Pugovka is coming from the Ukraine, actually, not Russia, and Hane Ame is coming from Taipei in Taiwan. Hannah Bunny will be coming from Nevada. I think that's where she moved. She used to be in California, I think. But this is for the website launch. We have a bunch of other guests which we haven't added. We figured 5 would be that's a good number to just start everything with.
At the launch, why not?
Yes, correct. Why not at the launch?
What do you guys think so far? I know some Aaron loves the racing Miku car at NASA picture.
Yeah.
Yes. Again, if you go ahead and put it in your calendar, July 28th through 31st next year, 2022 for AM.
Correct. And also, just there's a lot of almost every guest from this year is probably returning for next year.
Yeah, absolutely wanting to come back. And,
They want to come back. This year was a great time for the guests, and they love the convention. So almost all of them.
and really appreciate that the fans came out and supported not only them but like the businesses within the convention that participated, whether it be the vendors and exhibitors or artists. So you guys have absolutely killed it in terms of support this year. So everyone appreciates that.
Rom05.
Rom05.
Thank you for the $5 super chat.
Yay.
In the Shang Tsung voice, it has begun. Mortal Kombat. That's
Yes.
right.
Thank you so much. Rom05. Cheers. Beer cheer right there for you. And really awesome things coming. I know some of the highlight, we only highlight a few of the pictures on our website, but you guys made it so memorable this year, coming out and creating your own, picture perfect, in-person convention. So you guys, whether it be your cosplays that you colored up the Houston convention district inside and outside, or having fun with your friends, or eating the food trucks outside on Avenida, and getting it inside with exhibitors and artists and programming that we had, dancing away at Club AM. These are really, really memorable events and just happenings that you guys created for yourselves and your friends and your family. So we really appreciate that you guys came out this past July. Oh my gosh. And there's more pictures of the cosplay contest.
Correct. So there's a couple of things to point out for the website. Now, when it launches tomorrow, the hotel link, which I know a lot of you guys, you've been sending us messages and emails, the hotel for 2022. The hotels, the reservations will not yet go live.
We will let you know when.
Yeah, we'll let you know when. It'll happen pretty soon, but we have a couple of special things. Remember last year we said that we wanted to make the hotels, the different hotels themed and have themed rooms in each hotel. So like the Hilton Americas had the Godzilla rooms, right? So we wanted to do that again for 2022, but at the same time add different themed rooms for the other hotels. So it'll only be fair if you knew what all the themes are for the different hotels, right? So
Yes.
when for example, especially the main hotels, which is the Hilton and the Marriott. So just we've been working on that since even before AM, right? And we're almost done finalizing everything. These things take longer, usually longer than
Yes.
a shorter time, but
We're
we'll get
working
it
on
done.
it. We're working on it, and we're gonna get it done. And absolutely, I think you'll be happy when we do. So just stay tuned for the hotel links for you on our website.
Correct. And as you guys, I'm sure you can trust that we will we will fight to get the absolute most affordable rates for the hotels. Be it in the Marriott or the
You
Four
guys
Seasons.
saved a bundle this year.
Yeah, the Marriott. The Marriott last year was I think 189 per night when the regular price was like 300 and something.
$390.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was almost half price. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're going to make sure that we have
the
the
best price.
absolute best price for the rooms, and they don't go charging everybody like a lot of money and whatnot.
So yeah, we're gonna do our very best to do that. Shout out to the Art in War. I see you saying this already. Got 2 booths for next year for the Artist Alley. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And you guys, if there's artists on here, vendors on here. Go follow them on their Instagram or social media and support them. You can do that during the year before the convention even. So the Art and War, applaud you, dude. Thank you for supporting us again.
Yes. So almost everything is. I mean, there's a couple of pages and a couple of links, which probably will be fixed by tomorrow morning. But almost everything.
Yeah.
is
Again, this is going live mañana, tomorrow.
correct. That is right.
You have a sneak peek right now, though.
Correct. Now, one thing I would like to point out, also, it's pretty important, which is the exhibit hall. The exhibit hall on the first floor.
Someone asked, Arturo here asked, can we apply to be a vendor already?
Well, yes, you can. You can.
They go to exhibitors, right?
So this, I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you? Let me see if it's right. Oh, maybe. Wait,
Yeah.
Let me move this upwards.
This, guys, is a very expanded version.
Actually, if I switch, all right, let me switch to this view.
Okay.
Right here. All right. So,
Expanded version of this year's event. Because you know why, right?
well,
We have Hall A back.
so as we've mentioned, for 2022, we're going back to our regular or our original floor plan. We have all of the convention center back, and which means we have Hall A back. We didn't have Hall A this year because
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss exhibition, right? But for next year, we have Hall A back, which means that the concert is going to go back in Hall A, which gives us B through E for the exhibit hall. So our exhibit hall, which was just C, D, E,
Right.
is now expanded into Hall B.
4
So there's
halls.
B, C, D, E.
Which amounts to a lot of square footage because each hall is between 106,000 square feet to 120,000 square feet of space. I'm talking about each hall. So that's a lot of exhibits and vendors and programming for you down on the level 1 of the convention center. This
So
is the George R. Brown Convention Center.
correct. So here I just zoomed in a little bit, and you guys can see Hall B, Hall C, and Hall D. So there's a lot more booth spaces. That's because we have a lot more vendors.
Yes, vendors are, I mean, there was a lot of new vendors this year for 2021. And mind you, some of the vendors that couldn't make it this year from 2020, are coming for 2022. So we made a lot more space for vendors.
There's a lot of new stuff here as well. Usually we have this thing with the map. if you're a vendor and you purchase at least 4 booths, you get your logo put on your space, right? So, I mean, you know, on the app, when the 2022 app launches, you'll see this map will have all, you know, have a bunch of logos, and even this map itself will be updated pretty soon. But what we did was, just to launch the website, we just removed everything except just some of the major ones. But believe it or not, what you see right here, a lot of this, almost most of this booths are all sold out, which is so crazy. And
Well, it's definitely more than half. Yeah.
we are 11 months to the event. So when the app launches with the updated I guess vendor exhibitor list, you'll see what I'm talking about. A lot of these booths have been taken. A lot of the especially the ones that have nothing on them, like, you know, they're
Well, this is not up to date yet. Again, this is not. This is on the front end. The back end, OMG, there's already spots taken, exhibits happening, just a lot of things going on. And we did move things around a little bit. So as you can see, we got the cosplay cafe back there, in Hall C instead of Hall E now.
yeah. So up here, let me see where. Let me see if I can I zoom in a little bit more?
Oh yes.
Okay. Yeah. So the cosplay square is coming back because we're now back to almost 16 cosplay guests.
We have already we haven't announced all of them yet, but we have quite a bit of cosplay guests coming for next year. And we already announced what, 4 on the website?
Correct. Yeah, there's
So
4. Yeah.
you guys anticipate more. So we're definitely bringing back a cosplay guests from all over the world. And you already seen some of it on our website earlier. We're going to continue to announce them along the way. And so that cosplay square will be full of guests.
Yeah, so there's the cosplay cafes. The location has been moved, as you can see. It used to be in Hall E, you know, next to Shibuya Crossing. The cafe has been moved to Exhibit Hall C, and that's one of the reasons, is because now we have 2 cafes, 2 cosplay cafes instead of 1.
Yeah.
And they're both different
John,
themes.
that is not an official announcement yet.
Well, maybe not, but it'll give you an idea. So
OMG, he's just giving away stuff right now.
over here, you guys can see the cosplay square. This is where you're gonna find all the cosplayers. All their booths are gonna be here, and we plan, besides just their booths, we plan to just make this area more like an exhibition area for all our cosplay guests. So you'll see their works. There's gonna be posters, banners. Just gonna be really cool. Lots of places take pictures.
And so, you know, it's a way to support them, so
Yeah.
you can get autographs from them too.
Yeah, correct with them. We decided our cosplay guests are going to be a lot more involved in the convention.
Yeah, so you'll be seeing a lot of programming.
Yeah, from them. Next to it is the Super Pass Lounge, which again we're expanding on. There's a couple of surprises there, video game tournaments, and then the theater area. But if we go back here, so
This is Hall E,
yeah, so this is Hall
Shibuya
E.
Crossing.
Yeah, Shibuya Crossing.
Did you guys enjoy that, by the way? It's one of our specialties that we started in 2019. This is where the Itasha Import Reactor Car Show is held. And you guys saw about 75 cars this year on our show floor on the streets of Shibuya Crossing, as we said, in this hall. So it is pretty cool. It's a unique aspect of Anime Matsuri that we're going to continue moving forward and expanding.
Correct.
So yeah, there's things happening here.
Yeah, so of course, Import Reactor, which is the car show, is back on Shibuya Crossing on the streets right there. And even though it's not, I wouldn't say this is an official announcement, because when the official announcement hits,
You'll know.
you will know. There's interesting things coming up for Godzilla. there's some interesting things coming up with Godzilla. Godzilla is doing something
really exciting
for 2022, just in general. So
That's all we can say about that.
We will be promoting that that IP, but that announcement wouldn't come until probably next year. But it's something very exciting.
We won't even be hearing it about it yet. So you guys will find out when we find out.
Yeah. And same thing. So Good Smile Racing.
Loved it, by the way.
Racing
Loved you guys
booth.
supporting the booth this year. They unfortunately, as you know, they had races going on during the this period of the summer. They're still racing, and so with also the travel restrictions, they could not make it, and the quarantine, all that stuff situation. They couldn't make it this year. However, they are absolutely planning on coming for 2022. So look forward to that.
Correct. By 2022, fingers crossed. Knock on wood.
Yes.
All travel restrictions
Let's
will be done with,
lift all that. Yes.
and people will be able to freely travel again. So our guests are coming back. All the international guests that we missed this year will be back, which is pretty exciting. So anyway, there you have it. So this is the exhibit hall on the first floor. Looks pretty exciting, pretty awesome.
There's reasons why it's pink too, by
Yeah.
the way.
So if you're wondering what is that
Pink area?
yeah, what is the pink area? What is the pink thing? As you can see there, that is red carpet.
Lay out the red carpet.
Yeah, it doesn't say so on the map, and I don't know. We probably might not say so, but we're just letting you guys know. So where you see pink right there, that's red carpet. So the entire and I'm sure you guys know how big the GRB is. So that is a lot.
That's a lot of red carpet.
That's a lot. So what you see here, just between
From B to E.
yeah, here is. I mean, we're talking about maybe 40 rolls.
Of carpet.
That's
large.
Yeah, that's a
carpet.
lot.
So you guys get to see some special presentations on that red carpet, exhibitions perhaps, industry guests and industry groups, pretty awesome IPs that you haven't seen before.
Yeah.
That's in the works.
Yes, correct. So also pretty soon we'll release the map, and that should be under maps on the website for the third floor and for the second floor. So there's a lot of new things being added,
Yes.
especially on the second floor. The third floor will remain
Relatively similar.
relatively the same, except now we're making use of the General Assembly.
General Assembly.
The Artist Alley will still be in A3, and B3 will be the cosplay contest and fashion show, the Nerdlesque show, and just generally shows where
Big shows.
we use the bleachers for seating.
Yes. Sumo Slam.
Yeah, Sumo Slam is going to be in B3. And then obviously the rest of the programming rooms, or the
panel
programming,
rooms.
the breakout rooms. Correct.
And the ballrooms.
Yeah. Arcade, the arcade games on the
guys
third floor
really enjoyed that,
will
apparently.
be where they were, right there in front of room 360, I believe. That's the Houston Arcade Expo. And they were there. They should be back. That was pretty exciting, actually.
Tabletop gaming
Correct.
up there, formal dance up there. So those are programming set for the third floor. And similar, again, we're actually going to be opening up the General Assembly also for you guys in 2022.
Correct. And now that we don't have another event in there, like we had the Dr. Seuss exhibition, we can make use of the entire convention center. We can put our signs everywhere and anywhere. Also, one of the main reasons why some people found it a little confusing to get to the Artist Alley on the third floor is because directly below it was the Dr. Seuss exhibition. So there's a straight shot from the first floor all the way to the third floor,
Yeah.
but we couldn't use it because Dr. Seuss was there.
Yeah, but now you can.
Now you can. So for 2022, now you can. So the access to the artist alley on the third floor will be,
That'll be a nice theme tagline. Now you can.
yeah, will be
So-
a lot better and easier and more convenient. There'll be a lot of signs and whatnot. Also, there are some very exciting artists. Let me put it this way.
Oh my gosh.
Very exciting artists, international artists
You're
from
gonna be
Japan,
blown away.
from Singapore, from Malaysia, that will come to AM. It'll be their
Japan,
first
of
time,
course.
not only at AM, maybe in
The-
Houston or Texas
Ever.
or
In the United States.
the United States, but they will be there. And when we start announcing them, you'll know who they are, and tons of people will want to go out there to check them out.
Yeah.
So there's many reasons for people, generally speaking, to go into the artist alley on the third floor. And we'll promote that, and we'll put all kinds of signs and banners everywhere promoting the artist alley. So
Ikison asked, will there be an 18 plus vendor area like there was this year? Are you talking about the Kabukicho area? And yes, a big yes to that. And we're going to add more to it, hopefully. So we're working on it.
yes, very awesome. So the third floor will have or
Artist alley?
specifically the artist alley will have a lot more.
Oh, we've also changed up the artist alley layout.
Correct. Yes, the artist alley layout is
We're
different.
even adding gaming up in the artist alley. So the artist alley layout, we're gonna show that to you at a different time, and discuss it at a different time. But we've added gaming upstairs inside the artist alley, and a more centralized area also for our live drawing and the Anime Matsuri booth.
Correct. And as we tell you guys, right? Right now, I think that the badges are. I don't know how much are the badges right now.
Gosh, I don't even know.
You know what? Let's
Should we just go check it out?
buy badges.
We've been working on so much other things that we're not sure like what the ticketed price is right now. It is available on our website again, animematsuri.com, and there we go.
Yeah, $60, which is
The full weekend,
that's that.
all 4 days.
Oh, the sale ends in 2 hours. So it goes up to.
Oh, it goes up to 65. Guys,
65.
get on this. Tell your friends now.
Same thing with the Super Pass.
This is live, so I mean, we were looking at this live.
So it's $60, and I mean, even after midnight, I guess, it goes on to 65. Even at
still, that's
65,
really
it's still really affordable. You can just save time, and you can save money. If you don't have the rollover, you're set.
Still good. You're
But if
set.
you don't have the rollover, it's good to buy your badges early, because you can just they're just more affordable. I mean, $60. What was the price for one day pass? Is that $60?
Yeah, $60 for Saturday.
Yeah, it was $60 just for Saturday.
Only
at the
passes.
door, so you can just pay the same amount of money right now, and
For all 4 days.
yeah, and you're set for all 4 days.
This is Thursday to Sunday of 2022,
Mm-hmm.
July 28th to the 31st. So absolutely, it is amazing deal.
Yeah.
And we only, mind you, we could have increased it by all areas, but we've only increased it by $5 at the end of the, I guess, discounted rate. It's from $85 will be the full price at the full amount at the end if you don't take advantage of the discounted rate right now. And it's $90. It used to be $85, and we haven't increased
Oh, you
it.
mean at the door?
Yeah, at the door price. It's $90, and for the full weekend price, and we haven't increased it in 5 years.
Yeah.
So almost 5 years. So
Yeah, we do the best we can to keep the convention accessible to as many people as possible.
and affordable.
And affordable, correct. As you can imagine, most of the big events like Club AM or the concerts, there's still, if you have your Anime Matsuri badge, you can still check those out, without any additional costs, which, in my opinion, is pretty sweet. But yeah,
Super Pass holders also get an awesome deal next year. I hope you enjoyed the box this year, our 15th anniversary debut, actually, of our Super Pass box. So that was included all the little goodies that they have for 2021, but for 2022 we have something else coming up.
Yeah, and that's fantastic. So you will, when we obviously it's going to take a little longer to show what any of the
Yes.
badges or the artwork, the official artwork for 2022 is.
Yeah.
But you can be sure it's going to be pretty kick-ass. And
We have the most beautiful badges, I have to say. I know I'm being a little biased, but what do you guys think? I mean, I know some of you have, collected our badges over the years. Many of you have more than four, I believe, types of Anime Matsuri badges, and each year, we try our best to take it up a notch. And this year, the Super Pass holders got a glimpse of all the licenses that we worked with in terms with Good Smile and Good Smile Racing, and gosh, Super Sonico. This was amazing badge for you guys this year with all three characters: Racing Miku, Super Sonico in Racing Miku cosplay, and our own mascot Mirai in Racing Miku.
yeah,
It's amazing.
yeah, it's pretty awesome. We've got this question a lot, actually. So is there a way to upgrade a 4-day rollover to a Super Pass?
No, unfortunately. What you can do is you can probably just give away your rollover, to be honest, because you guys do have that. But you would have to purchase because it's just too much craziness in terms of the back end, and we can't even do it because of the rollover. So unfortunately, you can't upgrade because it's different years, guys. And it's an automatic rollover. It's not like we can go, stop it from happening or anything. So it just, unfortunately, you can't upgrade that way. So if you have something, you can absolutely give it away once you get it. But you have to, if you want to upgrade, you have to get to that new badge or membership for our Super Pass holders. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. And you can be sure that when the new badges are announced, the new
we have
box
yeah.
is announced for the Super Pass holders, or just the badges for everyone else,
Our badge next year is
they're
going to
gonna-
be totally different.
they're going to be pretty sweet. Very, very sweet. I love how they look, and I'm pretty happy
I mean, we ordered this.
with the quality. Yeah.
Yeah. Really we try to order it in advance. With the 2020, of course we did too, because you guys, some of you got I guess the collectible item for that, the souvenir for that, because it wasn't worth anything, of course, in terms of like getting into the convention this year. It was just a souvenir for 2020. But for 2021, we upped it a notch again, and this next 2022 one, we're doing it again. And I'm pretty certain you guys will be very satisfied with the way it even holds and looks, and just totally different than this year.
Correct.
And I know some of you, we didn't have to buy or order badges, but we did. We went all out. We tried to do our very best to put on an in-person convention for you all 4 days, and with the type of badges that we envision for you guys to have for when you do come. So we didn't, reduce anything of our plan for that. So we hope to do that also again, and even better for 2022.
Somebody asked, when are the Super Pass badges rolling over? That would be tomorrow morning.
Oh, you missed
will
that.
receive your email. We said that earlier on.
So Super Pass holders, yes, tomorrow you're getting your rollover. Regular general attendee badges are rolling over by Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yes. And for anyone that, if you did not get your 2020 souvenir badges, we got you covered. We have all that ready. We just need to make sure that we get all that to you. But we have them, so
Yeah, we have the names and the
don't
list
worry about
of
that.
names.
Yeah. Kitsune Mike is asking, give us a sneak peek of the badge. Well, no, we don't have a. We have an idea of what the badges are kind of going to look like, but the
Yes.
artwork isn't ready yet. So, as you can imagine, you've seen the last couple of years.
Patience, my love.
Yeah, our
Patience.
artwork, Mirai was designed and redesigned by really popular artists in Japan, and that trend is going to continue. So there will be another popular
Tsuji
artist,
Santa, yeah, this year.
yeah, remaking the artwork for 2022, and that isn't done yet. But it will be sometime this year.
Hopefully.
It should be.
Yeah, I mean, Japan is still working on getting the vaccines out there to everyone, but also getting back to work in terms of because the Olympics just finished last week. So, hooray to that, but also the fact that everyone has to start going back, trying to get people back into work again, and maybe even changes of what the companies are like. I know some companies in Japan have closed their doors, just like in America. I mean, some businesses had to shut down and whatnot. So we're still trying to maneuver around that as well with Japan. So again, until we make our travels to Japan again, and also continue to hear back from our, the emails that we have already sent to Japan about the things that we are requesting to do for 2022, we won't know just yet. So please hang on. We're working on a lot of different things at once. So make sure that you stay tuned for some of these live chats like what we're doing right now, and chatting away with you and knowing what's going on behind the scenes and what our plans are going to be like.
Yeah. And somebody asked, any tips for traveling from Los Angeles next year? Well, have you been to AM, or is it going to be your first? Is 2022 going to be your first time coming to Anime Matsuri? Well, if it is, welcome.
Oh yeah, we actually had so many people coming.
Yeah, there were so many people from California this year, and if you came this year and you're coming back next year, welcome back.
Yes.
It's a pretty big and exciting
July.
event. Yeah, just
Before school starts again.
so get your badges early. They're pretty affordable.
Very affordable.
And just look out for when we announce the when we open the hotel reservations. The two hotels connect to the convention center, the Marriott Marquis Houston and the Hilton Americas are connected via sky bridges, and it's pretty convenient.
Yes, extremely. And we love that our convention center is in the convention district, meaning there's hotels all around. There's like 15 different restaurants around. But not only the restaurants and stuff, we also bring the food trucks, and that's still happening on Avenida as well as Lamar next year. So it's really exciting to bring fun and atmosphere back in downtown Houston. And we plan to do so. I mean, you guys really went out of your way to come downtown this year to see us, but also to be with your friends and fellow geeks. So we really appreciate that. And we need to do that again for the city of Houston, but also for, just our livelihood in terms of like our mental health. I think you guys, so many people from out of state, their city or state couldn't host certain events, events in general yet. And you guys came all this way to visit Anime Matsuri this year. And I believe you really appreciate that happening. And we got some of that feedback from during our closing ceremonies. If you remember, a couple of out of state attendees, and it was their first time, and they stood up and said they had an amazing time, and they mainly came because we were the event happening. So and we were the first event to happen like more than 18 months in Houston. So it was a really big deal for us to host it, but also for you guys to actually come out and support it. So that was a huge thing, and we're so grateful.
Absolutely.
Oh, no back-to-back. Angelo was saying no back-to-back conventions. Well, we try our best. Sometimes it works out.
Well, yes, and also remember our dates.
Dates are
Yeah, the dates we picked this year were announced way, way, way back. Comicpalooza moved their event the weekend after us.
because they're
right?
also a city event, and
Yeah,
so
correct.
they were able to be flexible with Comicpalooza. But our dates were set in stone.
Yeah, and just like for 2022, like our dates are set in stone right now. So we don't have any control over any other event that puts their or schedules their event or convention like the weekend after us or the weekend before us or even the same weekend. You know,
And mind you, the convention center, it's about 2 million square footage. It's a lot of convention space. And for Anime Matsuri, we take pretty much all the convention space. And for an event to do that, usually multiple events are happening sometimes in the same weekend. But for us, we need the whole convention center for
Yeah.
you guys. And it's so hard to pick dates that's available to host all the areas that we want to take for the convention center.
and besides the convention center, remember we have to do stuff in the park. So we got to make sure that the park is the park schedule is fine. Same thing with the Hilton Americas, and that is the entire hotel. We got to make sure they don't have other events going on there.
Right.
They have to be open just for us.
Yeah.
Right. So there's there's
a
many
lot
of
of
these
planning.
facilities, yes, in and around the convention center, which everything has to kind of like, the planets have to align for the convention to work the way it's supposed to work.
I want to add that we hosted our convention during a pandemic, guys. And what's been amazing, like I mentioned earlier, that it happened in the right period where it wasn't the pandemic numbers and whatnot, the COVID numbers in our city were really, really low, and we did it safely. We encouraged masks at that time. Of course, it's different now. The with the spike and everything, changes had to be made for our city and for our state and whatnot. But it happened in the right moment for us, and you guys were supportive of that as well. And we just really appreciate the fact that we could even host a convention during a pandemic. So with all that said, there was so much like little things that couldn't happen the way that we wanted to. A lot of delays in terms of even getting permits.
But like the fireworks,
The
and
fireworks we
Ikisin
couldn't.
is saying fireworks next year. Well, you know what? We got the
Yes.
permit to do it this year,
Yeah.
but then it rained.
Right.
You can't shoot fireworks in the rain. So next year, if it doesn't rain, you best believe
Yeah.
we're going to have fireworks.
Yeah.
Fireworks. Because I can't believe we went through all of that to get that permit and to get everything all lined up. And then we didn't get to do it.
Yeah. And we also have a contingency plan with the festival outside. So Tenjin Festival, our new festival that we debuted this past July, is happening again, but in a way better way. We hope that we absolutely can use the Discovery Green Park for that. But just in case it does rain again, like it did, then we're going to move things indoors. On
Yeah,
the second
the
level.
entire festival is going to be moved indoors, and we're going to take all of the second floor. That is going to be the Tenjin Festival. So all the games, the tents, vendors, everyone is going to move in there.
Yeah.
Right, together with the lanterns and everything.
Minus the beer garden.
Correct. That is the only thing we cannot move
Yes.
inside, but everything else will, just in case
Right.
it rains. It rains again. And yes, the fireworks. We want to do the fireworks. And we will do the fireworks as long
We
as it
didn't get
doesn't
to do
rain.
it this year, right? Yeah, it would have been our 15th anniversary fireworks show.
So I have an idea. If everybody starts doing the anti-rain dance, then yeah,
Absolutely.
it probably wouldn't rain.
But it's a year, about a year away. So don't worry. There's a lot of
Less than a year away.
less than a year. Sorry, less than a year away. We're still working on a lot of cool things for you guys. So not only inside but outside, and more to see, more to do.
Mm-hmm.
So here's their website. Hopefully you guys can come out, support us again. The mayor was there. Yes, there he is. And our amazing consul general, Mr. Fukushima, right there next to John. And it was pretty fun to see everyone together in person again this past event. But let's do it way better.
So what do you guys think?
More.
What do you guys think of the 2022 website? What do you think of the design?
Yeah.
How it looks? What do you think of that? Is it cool? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let us know. Let us know. It's something
It's much cleaner, yes, in my opinion.
yeah, we did a pretty good job. I'm pretty happy with how it looks, and obviously there's going to be a lot of updating as we go, as move along. But this is the core design. Is there, and it's cleaner, easier to navigate. Everything is, straightforward. To the point.
Yeah. Oh, if you'd like to volunteer, by the way, you've seen that we're hoping for more people to come out and help us also, not just join the party here, but also, get involved. And it is a great way to not only help the community here, build the community, be part of an organization that, is something of interest to you. It is great for resume as well. A great chance to do community service for school, for your internships or whatnot that you want to be a part of. Please volunteer with us.
Yes, awesome. And yes, so under the Get Involved, there's a volunteer with us, and you can click on the volunteer at AM.
Read all about it, apply.
Yeah, and you can check out our volunteer program right here. And there is the form if you want to apply to be a volunteer. We are going to, as you can imagine, this is going to open tomorrow. So we're getting ahead of the curve and
Oh yeah.
making sure we recruit as many volunteers as possible. We're gonna get close as close as we can to our target number.
Many of you are liking the new site, and also, Ikasen is asking about is there the app is going to be redesigned
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's already on its way. Work is already being done on the app.
Most likely we'll have that ready towards the end of the year, to be honest, because there's so much going on still, and we're gonna, but well in advance again.
Yeah, well in advance.
Yes.
Also, for anyone that visited the ReZero Cafe, the Cosplay Cafe, the application
For Cosplay Cafe.
for Cosplay Cafe, this is for whoever wants to work in the cafe, is up.
Our shout out to our team, our ReZero Cosplay Cafe team. They did an amazing job, and I think some of you really enjoyed that. So if you'd like to be a part of it, absolutely join it.
Yeah. Also, the panel submission is up.
Yes.
So if you go under Get Involved, under panel submission, you can see that's up too. So you can submit if you want to host a panel.
We would love to see more.
Yeah, we would love your awesome panel
yeah.
to have that at the convention.
And the earlier the better, because we will be selecting panels. So, along the way.
Yes.
And our team will love to see what you have in stored.
So as an exhibitor, the exhibitor
page right there is under Get Involved.
No, this needs the Get Booth button.
Okay.
What about the Artist Alley? Artist Alley, same. Yep, you can get a booth at the Artist Alley.
Yep.
That is up. Import Reactor.
Coming up
October 1st. Yeah, that's right. That opens up October 1st. The food truck application
it's available.
Open. It's open right now. So for food trucks, the cosplay contest will open somewhere February 2022, next year. So you can plan your stuff, and that's when it opens.
Cosplay meetup. Yes, a huge thing too. This past year. So you guys did an amazing job with your cosplay. And I'm so happy to see so many different ones for 4 days. Some of you, went all out every single day. So that was awesome. So we'd love to see more cosplay meetups next year as well. So please, if you'd like to host a cosplay meetup, absolutely, you can apply in January for that.
Correct. Iridescent panel next year.
Yes.
Well, yeah,
Come on.
that panel was pretty hype.
That was awesome panel. You guys, if you guys missed it, you can come out for it next year. Definitely apply Iridescent Manga.
Those guys are so talented.
So talented. Some of our artists are amazing. True talents. Here's our venue. It is gorgeous, I have to say. I know I'm biased, but it's true. Look at this massive convention center. And it's just incredible that you guys take over it with us, with your costumes and with your talent and your participation. So incredible.
Yeah. So as you can see, with the website launching tomorrow, and a lot of the forms to get involved in the convention are already up, and we're going to release a lot of them way early this year. Same with the app, and same with just the information will be released earlier. So this will give you time. This will give everybody time to just get familiar with the convention, where things are, and we'll talk about it and we'll promote it. We'll do our best to announce the guests as early as we can, so you guys can have an idea of what's going on
and to create the schedule for yourselves in our app. So when the app launches or relaunches with our new design, I mean, we can absolutely see what's going. You're gonna be able to see what's going on, all the different maps and layouts and whatnot, and then the programming itself, so you can start creating your own schedule during the convention. And we're gonna probably be putting some cool stuff in the app this year that we didn't get a chance to do last year. But here you go again.
Okay, so I want to point something out here.
Alrighty.
Right. Well, I can't zoom in here, but anyway, can I?
Dates and times. Do
Okay.
not.
All right. So this year,
Mistaken.
right? Yeah. So this year, so you see how this is Eventbrite, and this is how Eventbrite lists everything,
Functions.
right? So they have a date and a time. So this up here is the start date and time. So the convention officially starts, as far as Eventbrite is concerned, on Thursday, July 28th, 2022 at 4 p.m. That's when the event starts. Okay. And actually, technically, we can change this to noon because that's when it actually registration opens. So you can actually come to the convention center and purchase your badges, and there'll people,
We have cosplay meetups pretty early too, so we should change it actually.
And then it ends, right? So it goes all the way through the weekend, right? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then it ends on Sunday, as you can see down here, July 31st, 2022 at 4 p.m. That's when it ends, right? This year, we had some people, well, not a lot, but some people, they saw this end date and time and came to the convention center on Sunday. So they bought like Sunday badges. And for some reason, they thought the convention would start
At 4 p.m.
at 4 p.m. on Sunday. So you can imagine they were disappointed.
At 4 p.m.
So we're like, okay, how do we make this a little clearer so they don't get confused? I mean, we can't change how Eventbrite does this because they got the information from Eventbrite. They said, oh, well, look at it. On Eventbrite, it says the convention is on Thursday and on Sunday. Well, I mean, there's a dash right here, right? Right after this 4 p.m., there's a dash.
Yeah.
It's Thursday to Sunday. But I can see... I can see how somebody can
misunderstand that.
Think it's just only on Thursday and Sunday. I don't know. I mean, what? I guess if you've been to the convention or if you're used to going to conventions, you know that conventions.
But we're talking about newcomers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna suggest something to Eventbrite to change this, but I'm not even sure.
Guess what? Eventbrite is still under manpower.
Yeah, but how do you?
We should change it to Thursday to noon. You're right.
Well, yeah, but I mean the actual maybe this hyphen right here is not big enough, so people can. It's like a Thursday to Sunday, not
dash.
Thursday and Sunday.
Yeah.
I don't know. Am I going crazy? Am I reading too much into this? But yeah, there were people, and at first I was like, oh, "Where'd you get this information from?" And they showed us their Eventbrite. It's like, "Hey, look here. It says Sunday, July 31st at 4 p.m." It's like, oh, I never looked at it like that. But obviously,
But please know, it's a 4-day event,
Well-
and if you're buying a Sunday pass only, it starts at 10 a.m.
Well, yeah. I mean, the last thing we want is somebody showing up at the
But-
convention center and being disappointed.
Yeah,
Disappointed because it's closed.
Our registration team edited that for Eventbrite just in case. So if you do later on purchase a single day passes, it's not available yet.
Yeah,
It will be different.
Yeah.
Different state.
Louis Sama 11. Yeah, maybe Thursday through Sunday. Yeah, maybe that would work. Maybe they can put the word through Sunday, here. So, yeah, I guess. I don't know why I still think someone's still going to miss that. Like, well,
Yeah.
I didn't see that, or I didn't read that. Or, well, you know what? We will suggest to Eventbrite, and it's up to them because Eventbrite, that's a third party. That this isn't our website. So, anyway, I just
Can't control that.
yeah, I just wanted to.
Well, you can suggest, but hopefully that won't misinform anyone else.
Yeah, Kitsune Mike, what are y'all planning for Thursday night?
Ooh,
The week of AM 2022. So normally,
something big.
yeah, in 2019 we added Thursday to the event, to officially make the event like a 4-day event. Thursday used to be more like a day zero, kind of like, well, something's going on. But in 2019, we added K-pop,
Yeah.
which was Thursday.
Panel, autograph.
So we
concert.
we had autographs, we had the panel, and we had the concert for A-Pink on Thursday. And there was some other programming on Thursday. So Thursday was more, in
Gaming and
2019, Thursday was like the K-pop day. We also opened up the gaming hall on Thursday. But I mean, we plan to do the same thing, just build up on that schedule in 2020. But we couldn't do that in 2020 because there was no event. And in 2021, we couldn't do that either because
Travel
the K-pop
restrictions.
group couldn't travel. Right? So if travel restrictions are not a problem anymore, which we
Most
were very
likely.
confident they wouldn't be,
Not, yeah.
Thursday would see K-pop back. So the K-pop concert will be on Thursday. Also the K-pop activities like autographs, photo ops, panel, the Q&A panel
There's,
for K-pop will be on Thursday. And
I mean,
also
it's not just K-pop. There's a lot of more things happening. In
yeah, and
2022.
that's inside the convention center.
Yes.
Also K-pop is now starting from this year. We introduced Sumo Slam. That's going to be on Thursday.
Yes, and we'll
inside
continue
inside
on
the convention
Thursday.
center in B3. Also on Thursday, the Tenjin Festival opens. That is the first day of the Tenjin Festival
Outdoors.
outdoors in the park on Thursday. All these things are happening on Thursday. There might be activities where we're discussing adding on the second floor. Wait, didn't we have when did LARP start? Was that Thursday or Friday? I don't remember.
I think it was Thursday night.
LARP.
We
maybe?
had LARP. We're gonna have LARP on Thursday.
And the
hopefully
karaoke.
karaoke lounge.
I don't know if karaoke started on Thursday.
No,
Or,
it ended up starting on Friday, but we will probably have it on Thursday night for karaoke as well, starting. So it's all these different things, and on top of that, your cosplay meetups and more panels, some guest panels too on Thursday, perhaps. I think that's what we were anticipating.
correct. Glenn, the hotel kicks us out by 3. Can we get him to expand the time to 5 as part of the room package? Yes, possibly. So okay, so Glenn, the actual checkout time, right, on Sunday.
It's actually at noon.
Yes, and it originally it was at noon. So years ago, so if you go back, I don't know, I can't remember, like 2014, 2015, it used to be noon. I think that's the regular time. Then we got them to move it to 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock is kind of like late checkout, right, for them. It's considered late checkout.
Unfortunately, I think that what the law of the land for hotels is that you cannot pass 3 o'clock because it ends up being, even for us, it ends up being another charge to your day.
So
Yeah.
what I'm trying to get at though is we're doing our best. I mean, yes, it's still up to the hotel, but we're doing everything we can. And I think sometimes, I think there was a year, I can't remember what it was, maybe it was 2017. If there isn't something major happening the next day, so let's say on Sunday, the checkout, and there isn't something major happening on Monday, right? The hotel could be accommodating. But if there's something big happening on Monday and they need to clean up all the rooms and get them ready, then, maybe not.
Yeah, it's not really our call, but we can suggest it. Absolutely, though, it's a challenge. I know that goes for every event happening. You have to check out a certain time. But what's great is the concierge service. If you want, you can always leave your belongings, your luggage, with the concierge.
Correct. So we're gonna do the best we can. We can't promise anything, but we fight for you guys every year, and that goes for everything, all the conditions. For the hotel. I mean, we're talking about like, how much the room rates are to, what the like the I think they do a 1 day charge. The Hilton does that 1 day charge when you do a reservation.
Yes, the deposit.
Yeah, the deposit. It used to be. I think like a couple of years ago, or when they implemented that nationwide, they wanted to do like almost a couple of days, but
2 days.
Yeah, 2 days. We fought with them just so they do only 1 day or one night's deposit.
And that's only for certain hotels too. So I mean, it really up to the corporate level of hotels. Is not. After that, it's kind of not our call, but
yeah.
So unfortunately, there's only certain things that we can try to fight for, and we'll do our very best. But by the way, I mean, some of the things that we could do though this year was keep the Godzilla rooms in Hilton Hotel, with Hilton being able to do that, and our lobby. Did you guys see the welcome lobby of the Hilton? We converted that welcome to our Godzilla, visual for you guys with the vinyl, and that was pretty awesome. I hope you guys got a chance to take pictures of that.
Yeah, and
see, these are things that we have to add on into our contract with Hilton.
Yeah,
things like that.
Will Hentai Fest be different next year? Like possibly having vendors or something like a mini con. This year's was a letdown. Yes. So this is in 2019. So last time we had AM in 2019, the Hentai Fest was done by a third-party group. This year was done by a guest. We've been contemplating
combinations of things.
Yeah, combination of producing the Hentai Fest in-house, like by AM, because we know what you guys want. And we get it. Sometimes,
including the merch.
Yeah, sometimes when it's just up to a guest or up to a third party, they just kind of like do what they would like. They might not necessarily understand or know what the attendees want from the Hentai Fest, but being there and observing over the years, we kind of have an idea of what you guys want. So we're gonna do our best. The Hentai Fest in next year will be a lot more to what you guys want, because
we're going to cater to some of the things that you guys want from it. So yes, it will change.
Absolutely.
And it will be better.
Absolutely. Okay. All right,
there
guys.
You go. So you have a glimpse of our 2022 website launching tomorrow. We're just going to clean up a few things before then, and officially share it with everyone for tomorrow. So absolutely be prepared. Please share it when we do. And for, again, Super Pass holders, your Rollover from 2020 is rolling over again, and it starts tomorrow for Super Pass holders. Other general attendees with badges from 2020 will be by Wednesday of this week. It's much earlier than last time, so please anticipate that. Looking, even it might be in your possible spam inbox, so look out for that. Tomorrow, the day that we relaunch and starting of 2022 website. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Please again subscribe, and please share all the news that we have set forth for you guys. Thanks so much for joining us. Stay well and stay nerdy.
All right, we'll see you next Sunday, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.